Hi everyone, Jared here with Day Traders FX. I just want to share with you a little tip or trick that I think will be useful for the coming couple of days and even week or two with helping you identify good trades. Here I'm looking at, as you know, my typical platform is MetaTrader, but I'm just looking at TradingView.com here. TradingView is just a free website that's excellent. It has tons of stock charts, currency charts, just all kinds of different charts. It's excellent, it's free, and I like to use it for a couple of the extra tools that it has sometimes. So here's a quick look at gold, for example. Gold has made this pretty nice run. This is a weekly chart, so this is covering, we're looking at a couple of years worth of movement right here. Gold has made this big run down, and it hit this 1180, and it bounced, and it's back at 1180, and it bounces again, and then here we are again at 1180. So we hit this 1180, we've bounced off it, we're up above 1200 on gold, but this is obviously a very significant level, very significant. 1200 kind of being the big, the big to watch, but we've dipped below that 1200 a couple of times, and now we have this nice equal size, almost equal size bullish candles. We had a bearish candle, kind of train tracks here. So I'm looking at gold and I'm thinking, okay, how is this going to help me? If gold holds this 1180, this triple bottom, what's that going to tell us about currency pairs? If it breaks this triple bottom, what is that going to tell us? TradingView has a great little tool that you can compare anything with anything, basically. So if you're looking at euro dollar or pound dollar or New Zealand dollar, this can be a good tool on helping you identify or confirm some of the longer term direction of some of these pairs. So if we're looking at gold right here, let's go down to a slightly smaller time frame. We're on the weekly chart. Let's drop down to the daily chart. Here's our daily chart. Again, there's that level, nice big bounce. If we want to see how gold is moving in relation to, let's just say, euro dollar, we just go right there. We hit this compare button, compare right there, and you just type in whatever you're looking for. So whatever chart you have up will bring up this little box, and then you can compare it to anything else. So I've typed in euro dollar. And now we can get a little bit of a view. Let's zoom this out just a little tiny bit here. And see how this looks a little more closely correlated on this euro dollar. And if we even go in a little bit close, let's say a 4-hour chart, how has gold and the euro dollar been moving on a 4-hour chart? And you can see they're pretty close. We have a pretty nice little correlation here. Moves down or are followed by each other. A little bit of pulling away there, but it seems like we've seen some very nice, very consistent dips on both of these charts. And you can do that. Again, you can do that with chart after chart, and kind of look and see how things are moving. And that might give us a nice little heads up. For example, if we see a big break of let's go back to that big time frame that we were looking at, that weekly chart. Excuse me, if we see a break of this 1180 area, what is that going to tell us about the euro dollar? We know the euro dollar's got a pretty big bottom there at 12500. So is gold going to be able to drag the euro dollar down more? And again, we've seen some pretty good tight correlations here between the two charts. They seem to move fairly well together. So if we see that big break on gold, look for the euro to move lower, and you can go and just compare this with any number of charts you want and get some pretty good ideas on where things might be headed. So hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully that'll give you a little bit of a heads up on some things to look at, and give you some tools to help identify some coming movements using gold here. So again, thanks for watching. Hopefully this is helpful. Remember, this is just a tip. This is just something I'm looking at. Don't base your retirement fund on trading a currency because gold breaks a low. Just know that this is a great little way to help identify further movements and add confirmation to trades that you might already be in. Thanks a bunch, everyone.